It's trash. But we're not trash, because we're nice. And not slutty. And this is Trash Talk. Today we're going to talk about two things that I made up. Flower pots and noodling. First and foremost are flower pots. Flower pot is a term used to describe a beautiful person. Or most beautiful people. I had a friend of mine give me this wonderful advice after a very beautiful boyfriend had broken up with me. My friend Bryce said to me, Kaya, he was a flower pot. He's nice to look at, but what's inside?
Dirt.
Or nothing. That is true. And most beautiful people that we know can be considered flower pots, which is sad, because you want substance, you know? Not just dirt. Fertilizer. Ew, that's just poo.
Soil.
Soil. Sometimes you get a pretty flower sticking up the top, but that's just not the same. Yeah. So, but the problem is no matter how many flower pots we find, because, you see them and you know what they are, you're like, oh, I know this guy or I know this girl, she's totally a flower pot. But what do? We noodle, which is term number 2, which Katie and I developed sometime last year. Where it's this, whenever you are in the presence of a cute person of the opposite or same sex, whatever floats your boat, and you just kind of go limp, like a noodle. I noodle a lot, I guess.
I don't really noodle, I kind of shake and bake.
Yeah.
Which is pretty self-explanatory, but...
I noodle. I just it's like, oh, this is great, and then I'm like, and I kind of go, whee, and...
She just kind of goes limp.
Like a noodle. And I noodle over flower pots all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty bad, actually. I'm kind of ashamed. Yeah. So, ways to avoid flower pots. Number 1, well, the easiest way is to not go for a pretty person. If you want substance, you're probably going to have to go for someone ugly. Sorry. Or not ugly, but less, or subpar. Which will never happen with Katie. Because she has far too high of taste. Or preference.
Yeah, you gotta get the good ones, you gotta...
I think you're rubbing off on me. I get more and more superficial all the time.
Well, you shouldn't be superficial. I'm a bad example. I try not to be. But
you are.
I still love you.
Yeah, but if you do find a beautiful being who is not a flower pot, I hate you.
Hold on to them.
Grasp them tightly so I do not steal them. How to avoid noodling. Well, I could always say self-confidence, but I'm possibly the most self-confident person I know, and I still noodle. Something awful. Noodling isn't a bad thing. A lot of people think it's cute, I'm sure. I just kind of think I look like a guppy. Shut up, shake and bake. Yeah. So this is our shortest video.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all we got. We're kind of just pulling this.
We're kind of just pulling things out of our butts right now.
She said it.
Not literally.
Not literally, that'd be gross. Oh. Okay.
This is getting awkward.
This is awkward. Okay, bye.